If you've ever looked at winter and thought, welp, guess the garden's asleep, let me hit you with a little secret. You can grow mushrooms, fresh, delicious, nutrient-packed mushrooms, right in your house, garage, balcony corner, or even a dim pantry. Mushrooms don't care about frost, snow, or gloomy skies. Give them darkness, steady moisture, and a cozy temperature, and they'll reward you with harvests that feel like magic appearing out of nowhere. That's why more and more gardeners are building what I call a mini mushroom station, a compact, low-cost setup that turns even the tiniest indoor space into a winter food factory. And trust me, once you see how simple it is, you'll wonder why you didn't do it years ago. Mushrooms grow very differently from regular plants. No sunlight, no fertilizer, no huge containers of soil. They're basically the introverts of the food world. They just want some peace, moisture, and a comfortable place to spread. A mini station gives you steady humidity. Definitely their #1 requirement. Darkness or low light. Temperature stability, usually between 13 and 20 degrees Celsius depending on the species, and a controlled environment that pests rarely bother. It's like a rainforest microclimate packed into a little box or shelf. You don't need fancy lab equipment or expensive grow kits. Your mini mushroom station can be built using just a few basic things. So, you'll want a small plastic shelf or maybe a wooden rack, 2 to 4 clear storage bins with lids, because, that keeps the humidity trapped. A spray bottle, or a handheld mister. Mushroom grains spawn like oyster, shiitake, or lion's mane, really whatever you love, and for the substrate, you can use old straw, sawdust pellets, coffee grounds, or even shredded cardboard. If you've got a garage or a storeroom, perfect. But honestly, this thing works in a bedroom corner too. This is where the magic starts to feel real. First, you'll want to prepare the substrate. Mushrooms don't need soil. They need something fibrous and moist to feed on. So, soak straw, cardboard, or sawdust pellets in hot water. Then, drain it until it's damp but not dripping. Finally, pack it into gallon-sized grow bags or just repurposed plastic bags. Now, let's mix in the spawn. Break up your mushroom spawn and mix it evenly into the damp substrate. You can think of spawn as mushroom seeds, except they're living, breathing, and honestly, ready to spread like wildfire. Next, place the bags inside the station. Just pop your inoculated bags inside your clear storage bins or shelves, and then close the lids. You just created a humidity dome, which is pretty cool. Now, place the whole setup somewhere dark and cool. Here's where this thing gets really clever. Winter homes are naturally cooler and often dim, which is exactly what mushrooms want during their colonization stage. While your summer plants are sulking or, maybe even dead, your mushrooms are quietly spreading mycelium, those white web-like threads that eventually burst into clusters of edible mushrooms. It's honestly like watching nature knit something right before your eyes. Every 1 to 2 days, all you really need to do is open the bins, mist the inside lightly, and close them again. That's literally it. No fertilizer to measure, no pests to worry about, no soil drying out. Just a gentle mist and a bit of patience. In about 2 to 4 weeks, your bags will turn fully white with mycelium. This is your green light for fruiting, and honestly, it's pretty exciting. Okay, so now you'll want to cut a few slits into the bags. This is where mushrooms will pop out like little alien life forms. Next, just increase airflow by propping the lid slightly open. Within a week, bam! A whole bouquet of mushrooms erupts out of nowhere. Oyster mushrooms look like waterfalls, lion's mane looks like a snow pom-pom. Shiitake looks like tiny winter umbrellas. You can harvest them with a twist or scissors. And the best part, they grow back 2 to 3 more times. Whether you're in an apartment, a farmhouse, or stuck in a cold climate, the mushroom station ignores all the outdoor chaos. It's self-contained, it's low maintenance, and it puts real food on your table during the season when everything else sleeps. Every gardener needs a winter project that keeps the spark alive. This one gives you fresh food, a calming indoor hobby, a setup that costs almost nothing, and a renewable harvest of gourmet mushrooms. And honestly, watching mushrooms grow never gets old.